Hey, it's Asheron. Let's play Occupy Mars. We are day 5. Um, it is the morning still. We just got to the place where the game wants us to make our base. I don't like this spot. It is the same place that the game wants you to make the base in the first place. But I don't like it because it is not flat. It is a mess. And I want to make my base on a nice flat even area. Um, so I've got to decide if I want to stay here or not. And I have not made that decision yet. But let's take a look and see how much water's here. So it's 55 liters, which is the exact same amount as it is in the other one. So I don't know why, like, what's better about this location, other than we have two outposts nearby instead of. In fact, I think there's a lot more outposts close to here. But it doesn't seem to me like there's really anything else better about it. There's just outposts out here, which, like, okay. Are there any other water sources? I don't know why I'm running to try and figure out if there's more water sources, but because I'm probably going to drain that water source. So if there were more nearby, that might push me over. Also, the fact that they've got these big craters that I'm going to have to drive around is annoying. Should probably let my stamina refill. I don't see any water sources out here. At least I don't see like any dried lake bed um appearances on the ground. Because I'm trying to figure out how far I would have to go out to get more water. I was really thinking, oh, I forgot the dunes. Yeah, this also has the dunes right next to it. I hate the dunes. Yeah, I just don't like this area. So I think we're gonna not say we did. And by not and say we did, I mean, I think we're gonna just not. I should at least go and get my, like, clean out these outposts, though. But I do think that we just have to get here, and then I don't think we have to technically build anything here. I think we can just go back to the landing site. Because if there had been another water source here nearby, like really nearby, I would have considered it. Because the whole like note that you got, the message that you got, was like, oh, we discovered an area with a deep well of water. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe it really is like a lot bigger. And that makes it a better location because the well is a lot deeper and you're less likely to drain it. But that doesn't appear to be the case. Let me just come take a look at this again. Because I looked at it, they're both 55 liters per hour that it replenishes, right? So it's not replenishing faster. But maybe there's like another metric, like how full it is in general, that I wasn't looking at. So let's see. Capacity is 500. The other one was also 500. Replenishment is 55. Yeah, it's literally the exact same size. So why they said anything about it being a deep water source any different than the one at the landing site, I don't know. And I know my health is bad. That's because I haven't slept. Real life and real life and in game. No, that's not quite true, but in game it's definitely true though. Um, let's bring this food up. Look at that. Stack those in. All right, that's all full. Now I can run over to this outpost. I should go over to the outposts and go get the pen drives from those up there. Because I don't know when I'll come back out this way. I mean, eventually I will. Because I'll need the resources. But I don't know how long that'll be. Wow, there's really not a lot in this one. Same. Okay, drop that. Efficient photovoltaics. Medium solar panel. Full extension. Mass rubber vulcanization. Let's start out with the medium solar panels because then I don't have to build and then rebuild. Small circuit bottle, water bottle. I assume anyway. Okay, let's see what's upstairs. Not a lot, huh? Okay, we'll go back outside. Lots of circuit boards out here. Circuit board. Electronics we'll pick up. What is this? Water bottle. They're all empty. And like, granted, at some point I'm gonna need empty water bottles, but your weariness deepens with each step, stamina draining away. A restful sleep is needed to restore your strength. I know. We'll survive. Suppose I could probably use a med kit. There. I was just gonna sleep off damaged health, but ooh, nice. This will be fun to steal decor from. And I am able to do so. There's my bandit tablet. ATV again. Large replaceable accumulator. Greenhouse, we need that. Yeah, we need our greenhouse. That's the first time that we've had the greenhouse offered. Let me have those seeds. I think I only have one seed magazine right now. Got these just sitting here. Solid rocket fuel. Okay, well, we got the most important thing from here. This looks like a decor farm more than anything. Alright, we're gonna... I could have taken the ATV out. But at this point, it feels like it's too late. Like, the time it would take to go get the ATV and then come up here, it'd be the amount of time it would take me to just run. Yeah, I don't want to be by the dunes, because they're just hard to drive over. And if you live right next to them, you have to drive over them to get everywhere. Like, anywhere on this half, you have to drive over those stupid dunes. And they are just a pain in the ass to navigate. Alright, start hacking. Nice. Oh, I can't tell. I think it is these two. Yeah, okay. Alright, we got the pen drive. Just need to get the one out of here. What time is it? It's 3:20. Okay, there's one in there. Two in here. Alright, so we know it's this one for sure. Okay, so we know it's this one and this one. Alright, well, I gotta get it right or else I'll screw this up, so... Oh, I messed that up. We already knew that wasn't one of them. Uh, do we know if it's the thumb or this? Okay. Uh, and all of them that I had the thumb, I had this one. So I don't have a very good guess here. I need one more line because I screwed up this line and should have done that differently. Not any other ones I did the server on, huh? Alright, we're gonna guess. Okay. It says pass in 12 hours, but unless they fixed it, once it says that, you can just never access it again. Is that an outpost right there, or is that just rock too? I think it's just rock.
Helmet leak detected.
Oh shit. I was just jumping. God. Okay. That was not that long of a jump. Oh, guess we won't jump. I do have a repair kit. There, the helmet's repaired. I didn't realize that was gonna almost kill me, obviously. Alright, we will take this down. It is 4:30. So can we get back to the base within 3 hours, do we think? Or should we
Available
sleep
point
here?
for technological advancement.
I think we should drive. That's what I think. Instead of sleeping here. Oh, this is saying no energy. Oh, it's because I just unplugged it. That's why. I was thinking, oh, it's been charging all day. My bad.
Oxygen depleted.
Just wanted to see if I could fill my oxygen. We're gonna take this down. And we're gonna go back. But what we're also gonna do is one, not stand where this can electrocute us. Since we're taking this down during the day, so it's processing electricity. We're gonna also keep our eyes out. Or keep our eyes peeled, not our eyes out. We're gonna keep our eyes peeled for any other spots that might look good. Because we're not tied to a certain spot, necessarily. I like personally being close to the landing pod, but because it's got infinite energy, so no matter what happens, infinite energy. You can always go and make stuff at the workshop. But I hope I don't actually have to do that there. Because now it's no longer showing for me to do it, which makes me think I do have to build those there. So maybe I'll build those there until I stop having the pink map location thing showing up. Food. Much needed medkit. Rocket fuel. Can we get out that way? Yeah, we can. Alright, we may have to go back and spend the night. Back where we literally just were. Oh, is that, Is that... Did I miss it? Oh, that's literally just a empty... I thought it was a seed pod. Because I need seed pods. So that when I make the greenhouse we now have access to. I have something to put in it. Alright. Bigger inventory. Box for building materials. Hell yes. Hell yes. Okay. Let's go back over here because I don't want to drive all the way back just to find out that these two things absolutely do have to be done over here. Whew. Right. So back we go. We'll build what it wants us to build. We'll sleep for the night. And then we will back. Alright, build transformer ECU, construct battery storage. Transformer.
Not enough materials.
A medium circuit board. Damn. How do I not have a small circuit board? I mean, I know I haven't been picking them up, but... Alright. Let's construct.
Warning.
Let's construct our survival pod again. Get in.
Low
Maybe.
temperature warning.
Alright, and we're just going to put him to bed.
Oxygen 75%.
So I'm just going to leave this off here. So it's a little bit of a shorter video this time, but that's okay because it makes up for the times that it's a little bit of a longer video. And join me on day 6. We'll do what we have to do for the power grid initialization and see how many quests we need to finish here before we go back and establish our actual base where we want to actually put it. All right, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. If you got this far, please leave a like. If you want to leave a comment, that's super helpful, but you don't have to. I will get back to you though if you do leave one. And yeah, have a great one. Bye.